Hey, I'm Chris.
And I'm Drew.
We are Cheap Ashes. We are coming to you from Big Sticks Fine Cigars in Mesa, Arizona. Fine Sunday afternoon.
Yep,
we're here.
Football on. And
Little football. My Browns are beating the Chiefs. The Cardinals had a good win. Wherever you are in the country, hopefully your team is winning. My Buckeyes took one on the chin yesterday from the Oregon Smucks. And yeah, they didn't show up real well. But I digress. Starting to finally maybe cooling down a little bit. We're still in the 105 range, but at night we're dropping into the 70s.
Yeah, it was very nice last night.
It's been nice. I'm excited for the winter, the fall. You know, we really don't get a fall. We get a hot, not so hot. That's basically what Arizona.
Like a week of cold.
That's basically what Arizona's about.
Us, yeah.
You know, for us, cold is in the high 30s. You know.
Yep. Generally only at night.
At night, overnight, you don't usually feel it because you're asleep in bed. So yeah, man, it's we're coming down to the end of that summer nastiness that Arizonans have come to loathe.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we'll just jump right into it. He's actually doing the perfect pairing for the heat out here. So we have the being here at Big Sticks. We're smoking the Palos Grande Connecticut here.
The Connecticut Robusto.
So that's a house cigar from Big Sticks. It's actually rolled in house here.
And I am drinking the lager, the Big Sticks Fine Lager, which is Odell, right?
Odell
Brewing does it for him here. So it's actually a really good pairing for a hot summer day, watching football. I mean, guys, if you can see behind us, the Robusto and a beer is $10. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, and
Seriously.
I mean, standard the Robusto's $8, Toro's $10, beer's $5, so you're saving $3-4 on the pairing there. So if you're in the area or traveling into town, definitely
Give it a shot, man.
swing by and,
We're in here today. There's a few people, 5-6 people sitting at the bar watching football. Some people in the back room. Guys, if you haven't been to Big Sticks, come on by. It's really a pretty cool shop. Big storefront. A lot of cafe-style seating, I would say, right?
Yeah. A lot of cafe tables. There's some comfy chairs in the back, so your back lounges are all leather. Chairs, couches, things like that. So
TVs, plenty of TVs. The decor is on point. I mean, you
can see behind us here, we've got all these cool sides all over the place.
Yeah, it's just like the whole shop's that way, and it's really pretty cool to see and to be here. And again, we can't say enough about Paul. Paul Booza.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about him numerous times in our past episodes, so it's.
But he's forgotten more than I'll probably ever learn about tobacco. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like Palos Grande comes in this box here. This is the Big Sticks house cigar.
Yeah.
It's I know you're not much of a Connecticut guy, but I am. Yeah. This is a really good, flavorful Connecticut. I'm not going to lie. This thing it's not mild by any stretch of the imagination. I'd put this as a solid medium for a Connecticut, and that's huge for me.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much about the strength of it, but the flavor profile on this is delicious. Yeah. I'm thoroughly impressed, and this is the first time I've smoked this.
Yeah.
And really, really cool banding on it. Really nice cabinet boxes that they come in. It's hard to say no to this stick.
Yeah, even for me though, not being a Connecticut smoker, I can taste the flavor behind it. It's just a real nice kind of creamy, subtle cedar notes to it.
The cedar, you get it.
Yeah, real easy. All the tobacco's coming out of Tabacalera Palma, Dominican Republic. So if you've ever smoked, I can't even tell you all the different brands, but Lagalera is the main one. That Hochi, that's his brand. So it's the same tobacco that he's using on his stuff. Just it happens to be rolled here in Arizona. We are the only licensed cigar factory in the state of Arizona. So, I mean, you can't beat that.
I just learned that today.
Yeah.
As of right now. So, yeah.
And then,
what are you drinking?
I'm sipping on this Sarsaparilla here, Arizona Zone. So this is a local as well. So we're just doing local here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of that real nice, subtle, root beer flavor to it. Goes great with this cigar. It's kind of why I wanted to go with something a little bit mellower.
I kind of like the sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
And just I laugh because when you say sarsaparilla, it just kind of brings a smile to your face, right?
Yeah.
You're like, sarsaparilla, and you just kind of want to smile because, like, fuck, that's cool.
Right. And it's very like Old West, Wild West kind of feel to it.
It's so Wild West. Like you go down to Tombstone or Tucson or like any of those places down there, the southern part of our state, Bisbee. Yeah. They serve sarsaparilla on tap down at those places. Like I'm not certain, but I want to say that like Tombstone Brewery makes their own sarsaparilla and sells it on tap. So it's kind of cool. It really is. This lager is really good. I'm not gonna lie. This is bottom of the keg.
Yeah.
The keg popped right as it was pouring this, and it still has a lot of flavor, a lot of effervescence from the bubbles and stuff. So it's super cool.
I mean, it's coming out of Odell as well. I mean, they just kill it with beer. So, coming out of Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
anything in Colorado, God.
Yeah.
The crap. Let's go there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You have literally been a cigar rep in Colorado.
Yeah.
So you've traveled up there, you've done those things. The craft beer world, I feel there's two places that kind of set the world on fire with craft beer. That's Colorado and San Diego, California.
Yep, absolutely.
Those two areas have just like killed it with craft beer.
Yeah.
And this coming out of Odell making it for Big Sticks, guys, that's huge. Getting a major craft beer manufacturer to make you your house beer says a lot about Paul's influence, the shop and everything. And again, let's go back to the shop. This is a cool place to come hang, guys. It's it's big. There's a lot of space for a lot of people in here.
I think it fits about 100 people or so, comfortably.
Yeah.
So
they got, like, I'm to my left, there's a TV with football on it. There's TVs going on. You can probably hear it in the background. It's a sports bar lounge kind of feel to it.
Not too sports oriented. It feels like you're kind of sitting in your living room at home.
Right.
Or your man cave or your woman cave or your she shed or whatever you want to fucking call it.
She shed.
Yeah. Just don't let it burn down.
Don't burn it down. But it's a cool place to come hang out. And again, if you come during the day when Paul's here and you have a question on anything tobacco related, he's the one to ask. He'll help you. He'll walk you through the stuff and make sure you get what fits your palate, because that's what he's all about.
Absolutely.
He's really good about doing those kinds of things. We're in Mesa, and I think, Mesa's starting to understand and realize that smoking and drinking is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to do. For the longest time, you couldn't drink in downtown Mesa.
A lot of that has to do with the religious influence. I mean, there's quite a bit of the Mormon setup around Mesa. Not so much in Gilbert as it used to be, but I think it's mostly been Mesa, and they have.
There's a temple in Mesa,
Yeah.
so it's a sacred place to them, and 100% understandable. But at the same time, Mesa wants to diversify themselves as a city and step into the 21st century.
Well, especially being 600,000 people. I mean,
Mesa
it's
the
just
second.
blowing up.
What is it? Second largest city in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Next to Phoenix.
And it's literally right next to Phoenix.
I mean, it's right next door. So, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm glad to see Mesa allowing, us to come in and have the craft beer bar. You can go downtown Mesa. You've got Cider Core, which is a veteran-owned cider shop. You've got Odell Brewing. You've got Desert Eagle Brewing. You've got 12 West Brewing down there.
Yeah.
You've got...
we got a couple other ones going in there as well.
There's some stuff coming in, and it's really Chupacabra Tap Room down there, that place is cool. If you've never been, it's got a small indoor, but it's got a nice little patio area, and as the weather starts cooling down, they bring in food trucks and stuff like that for you, so you have a place to eat.
Well, and the best part is they have cigar ashtrays as well. So if you want to go down there and have a cigar, sit outside on a nice evening, just a real nice, pleasant. It's fairly quiet as far as it's right off of Main Street, so you're not sitting right there with all the train and everything going by right in your face.
It's not like 12 West,
yeah, you
which is
still
right
get the
there.
ambiance of being downtown. Yeah.
You know, there's something to be said about downtown.
Yeah.
Whatever city you're in, you know, that downtown area should be the focal point of that city.
Right.
And Mesa is finally getting it.
Yep.
Which is kind of nice. You know, when you first moved here, there was not a damn thing to do in downtown Mesa. Now there's plenty of stuff you can go down there and do. Yeah. And again, you don't have to drink to go to downtown Mesa. There's other things to do down there. I mean, great restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I mean, you have the Arts Center. I mean, there's all kinds of different amphitheaters down there as well. So there's been a lot of big shows going on lately, especially.
There's a big show coming.
Yeah, everything that's finally opening back up. So.
Yeah. There's some good music coming to Arizona, and I'm excited for it. So yeah, what are you thinking, Drew? The cigar?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, solid, mild Connecticut.
Solid
for me. Yeah.
Connecticut. It's on the more of a medium side for me. I know because
mild, medium, somewhere in there.
Your palate's a little bit more fucked up than mine right now, but this is like a mild medium.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah. But it's good. The flavor profile on it is fantastic. How's that sarsaparilla treat you?
Oh, this thing is delicious. I mean, once again, it's doesn't have a lot of the spice you get in some of the root beers, so it's a little smoother. So it's just a real
little
nice
sweetness to it.
Yeah, a little bit sweeter. Goes great. These two right here, if you're looking for that non-alcoholic option.
So, sarsaparilla is made with oh shit. Why can't I think of it now? Of course I can't. It's not brown sugar or anything. It's the why can't I think of it? Molasses.
Yeah.
Molasses is in that. Hey, thank you, football, for that memory lapse. The molasses, you can taste. I'm sure you can taste the molasses in there. You know, if anybody's had molasses in anything, like I've made my own barbecue sauce where you have molasses, brown sugar to it. Molasses has that. It's a bolder sweetness to it.
Yeah.
And I think sarsaparilla's got
a
thicker sweetness, right? Yeah. And sarsaparilla's got that. The lager. Yeah. Anything Odell makes, I always try Odell Brewing. Yeah. You know, as a beer. That's actually really good. I'm a lager guy. I'm a lager pilsner kind of guy. I'm also an IPA guy. Yeah. So a lot of people aren't big on lager pilsners, and I'm thinking to myself, why? Why don't you like the two most produced beers in the world? Yep. You know, and again, pilsner for me is probably my favorite. Second favorite is a good craft lager. Yeah. And this thing, it's solid. It's very solid.
And for all of you out there that maybe don't drink a lot of craft lagers, it's not like a Budweiser. It's not like a Coors. It's not like any of these like basic domestic beers. It has a completely different flavor. It actually has flavor to it.
It actually has flavor. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, it's got some flavor to it. And again, Odell making it. You know it's going to be good. So, final call.
Yeah, I mean,
yes and yes and yes. Yeah. You know,
yes
all the way around. Right. And again, come hang out at Big Sticks, man. The guys here, the knowledge of the people that work here. Drew works here. You know, Brandon working here. Paul. You know, there's a lot of guys with a lot of knowledge of not just cigars, but the craft beer world, and they will help you find what you want.
Yeah.
You know. And so the humidor, good size humidor, fully stocked.
Yeah.
Always got great stuff in there. So, Thank you for watching. Yeah. Hit, like, subscribe, smash the bell.
Follow us on Instagram at cheap_ashes.
We're getting close. I got 50 subscribers. I think we have 51 now. So, I've got to do that giveaway. So at some point, we're going to do a 5-pack giveaway of cigars. I promised that we'd do it at 50. those, if you're watching and you were one of the winners from the My Father, hit us up again, please. We haven't heard from anybody. We want to get that stuff shipped out to you as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You know, we're always looking to give stuff away. We want to give stuff away. We want you guys to enjoy
Free stuff
them.
is awesome.
Free stuff is awesome. So we'll see you next week, and have a great week. Peace out.
See you guys.